To add to this one-sided fight. You've told me all I'm doing wrong. I'm waiting now to hear what I've done right. Before you throw your 2 cents in my tip jar, take a panoramic view. I wouldn't go to your job for just one day and tell you what you should do. If you wanna put your money where your big mouth is, I suggest you throw in more than 2. Why you gotta be
Hey guys, it's been quite a few months actually since I've done a video blog. I think November was the last time that I did it. I've just been very, very busy getting shit in order. I'm in my master's program still, and that's almost done, so that has been taking a lot of my time, and everything's kind of coming down to like the nitty-gritty, so it's been really, really stressful. I bought a house. This is my new house. So that's equally as stressful, and then just trying to get everything together. And Richie moved in with me, so just like last month. So I mean, all of that stuff kind of coming together, and then it being summertime now, so I'm trying to get back in shape and all that other stuff. So yeah, I haven't really done too much with my video blog, and I guess it's one of those things to where I'm excited to do it today because Prop 8 was officially overturned, and I wish that I could be really happy about that, and I wish that I could be excited, and that's the only thing that's on my mind. But this is actually not the reason why I'm doing the video blog. I have been so stressed out the last maybe 6 weeks, to the point to where I am contemplating giving up school. And most people, are saying stick in there, and I don't think that everyone really understands what's actually going on. I'm currently I just finished the class 6 weeks ago. I started class 6 weeks ago, and I just finished yesterday. And, I ended up with like a 92.7 in the class, which is pretty good, but this is going to get real. And, I mean, I'm not proud of anything that I did, and I'm not really thinking that I did anything wrong to an extent, but I understand where the university is coming from. So right now, I'm currently under investigation for plagiarism. And this instructor that I've had for the last 2 classes has really been, in hindsight, kind of just a bitch, really. I don't think that she likes me at all, and it's just kind of those things to where you get... and this is one of the reasons why I actually hate online classes, because you can't ever read a tone or read into feedback when you have like either a text message or the feedback that they give is via our school site. So it can be interpreted so many different ways, and I mean, I'm already a sensitive person, so when there are things on there to where you're not really giving positive feedback but shooting down almost every idea that I have, I get frustrated. And I self-defeat myself, because I mean, right now, has anybody ever had that feeling to where you work so hard for something and it's almost done and you're afraid that you're not going to be good at it and you just wasted all that time doing it? That's kind of what I'm going through right now. And anyway, the situation was, it was a discussion question. And I mean, on campus when we had discussion questions, the teacher would ask them in class and we would have a discussion about it. And we would talk and bounce, ideas off each other and kind of go from there. Well, online, when they force everything online, you have a discussion question. It's the same format. The discussion questions are the same as they would be as on campus, except you have to write them on a forum, and you have to respond to people, and just like an actual discussion. And it says in our syllabi that they are informal writing assignments. So... the discussion question that I got cited for plagiarism was how would you create a lesson plan? And I pretty much had a paragraph and a half of all my personal things on how I would create a lesson plan, and then beneath it I copy and pasted something that was from an internet source that also had stuff that was reinforcing what I said. And I didn't cite it because it was informal, so I didn't think I needed to. Anyway, instead of the instructor talking to me about it and asking me, hey, this is plagiarized or you didn't cite anything, did you have a citation to go along with it? She just turned me into the university. And I had to write a letter as to why I plagiarized, and they told me, I'm going to be on academic probation. And mind you, I have a 3.96. I mean, I only have one A minus, and so now I've been stressed about that this whole class, and I've been going above and beyond, trying to cite every single thing. And in my second paper, I wasn't sure if I was going to use this site or not, but I gathered information from it. But it was general information. It was on plate tectonics, and it was general information on paper. And I put the site in there, but I didn't actually cite anything in there because a lot of the information was general, and it was something that everyone knew. So I mean, the turnitin.com thing that we have to do, it came up as 0%, but I still included the citation just in case. And she docked me points because I included a citation that was not in my paper. So that was also turned into the university. And the final lesson, the final assignment was a unit lesson plan. And what that is I had to build, I had to choose a topic, which I chose plate tectonics, volcanoes, and earthquakes. And I had to do a 1 to 2 week unit on them. So I had to do 5 different lesson plans and talk about each one, have assessments, have assignments, all this other stuff. So I did them, and this assignment ended up being around 51 pages long. And that included about 2.5 to 3 pages per lesson plan, going in depth on what I was going to do, including all the state standards that I was supposed to integrate together, and then also how they all integrated back to each other. So they also had to cohesively go together. And I also had all the handouts and assignments and all the PowerPoints that I was going to use, which I cited the PowerPoints and I cited the assignments or worksheets that I was going to use. And then on her feedback, she cited me for plagiarism again because the assessment, there's like a unit test that I did. I did copy and paste it from a website that had, and it fit every single option in every single area of my unit lesson, but I cited where I got it. I didn't cite it APA format because the syllabus didn't say it was it needed to be APA style. So I literally wrote on there, right beneath it. I actually have it. Let me pull it up really quick. I'll say exactly what I said. This is what's frustrating about the whole situation. Okay, let's see. It says, unit test composed of all covered areas. This test was accessed from this website, www.sandy.net/CMS, that whole thing. It was accessed on June 22nd, 2013. And then I have below it the actual test. And then at the end, I also referenced it for everything. I referenced it on my reference page and where I got it, who the author was, and all that other stuff. And she said that I didn't cite anything in my assessments and that I just simply copy and pasted from a website and called it my own. And she docked 5 points out of 25. So I immediately have a B, and then it was turned into the university again. So at this point, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is my 3rd violation, and all within the same class with the same instructor. And I've never been cited for plagiarism in high school, at Merced College, at Fresno State. Never in any, I've been in this program, I'm almost done. I only have one more class after this, and I've never been cited for plagiarism ever in any of those other classes. And then all of a sudden I'm being cited for 3 in this one class. And I'm already second guessing myself, and I'm already thinking that maybe I am a cheater. Maybe I don't understand the rules of plagiarism, and maybe I don't. And I remember, an instructor in college saying, and when in doubt, cite. And that's what I did, but I got in trouble for it. So at this point, I don't know what to do. And I'm stressed and overwhelmed, really. So everyone keeps saying to fight it and to fight it, and I feel like I am, and I'm telling you that this is unintentional, and I'm not taking people's work and making it my own. I mean, I don't feel like I am. And all of my lesson plans have been completely original. They've been completely, all of my assignments have been completely original. Within my lesson unit, there is a graphic organizer. A graphic organizer is like this follow along note taking strategy that students can use. And it's really hard to make if you're doing it from scratch. And I was doing it from scratch. I took all 5 portions of my lesson plans and I broke them down into notes for my students that they'd be able to follow along during my PowerPoints. So they can actually take really good notes and then also answer questions so I can assess them at the same time because they would be turning it into me. And then I would also provide feedback, making sure that they all understand. So if I needed to alter my lesson or my way of presenting something, that they'd have that opportunity before we got to the final assessment, which was the unit test. So all of this was mine, and I don't understand. I don't. It just seems like it's not good enough. I mean, I understand how they could say that because I didn't cite something in my informal writing assignment that it was plagiarism and that it's unacceptable. But I don't understand the other two. And even the first one, I'm just frustrated, and it seemed petty that it was a discussion question. Why don't you just talk to me and let's fix it before we involve the university? And if I continue to do it, then yeah, then take the proper actions to involve the university. But I just don't understand. And right now, I'm in limbo, and I'm getting stressed because community hospital is a great place to work. I'm not down talking them. But I don't want to be there forever, and I don't want to be a part-time employee at somewhere I don't see a future for myself. So this is my whole career. This is what I've been working for since I can remember, and it could be taken away. And I'm in a lot of debt. Sorry, I'll recompose. I'm in a lot of debt for this program. When I left Fresno State, I only had about $25,000 in student loans, and that has doubled at least since going to Phoenix. And I don't know what I'm going to do. So that's my spiel, as I normally say. That's my spiel. If anybody has some suggestions on what to do, I mean, I've already talked to my academic advisor, and he's already aware of the situation, and now it's just a waiting game. So it's going to take like 4 to 6 weeks, and I may have to retake this class. And that's the thing that sucks, is if I retake this class, all that work that I did, that 51-page unit lesson, I cannot use again. Because if I use it again, you know what it's called? Plagiarism. Yeah. My work. I can't use it again because it's plagiarized. It's already been used, even though I failed the class for plagiarizing. So I'd have to start from scratch. I'd have to do it completely over again. And I'm defeated. Putting it simply, I'm defeated. All right. Feel free to comment. Everybody have a good day.